Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Taysartain. This is actually my first video, and I just really wanted to get in on the whole pregnancy update videos and start documenting for when our little girl comes, because I'm hoping that we can kind of figure that out by that time and be able to create some cute content of her. And I've done a lot of things that I feel like people haven't mentioned maybe in their videos, or they're just not documenting as much, and I want to work on that. So I really want to just add some content and information for you, because I love watching YouTube videos in the morning when I'm getting ready, and I learn a lot from them. So maybe what I'm going through will help you, although there's not a whole bunch to really share. I am on week 24, so I know I'm super behind. I'm going to try and remember my weeks 1 through 24 as best as I can. So I'm going to try and always have it be like this. I'm going to show you or talk about my symptoms and updates for the week. And then I want to share products that I've bought. And then I want to give you, actually I'm going to opposite of that. I'm going to actually share things that I've been using that are helpful, and also then end it with products that I bought and my belly shot for you. So hopefully that's a structure that you end up liking. I might change it, but that's what I'm going to stick to for today. So I did not find out that I was pregnant until week 5, and to be really honest, it always happens when you least expect it. At least relationships do. So maybe the relationship with this little girl, that counts, because me and my husband, we were not trying per se, but of course we've always wanted kids. We're super excited and stuff, but I had gone to a fertility specialist to see if I had endometriosis and see if I was going to have fertility issues later down the line. They put me on vitamin D, and within 2 months we got pregnant. So I guess vitamin D is the answer for us. I don't know. My parents struggled for 10 years to have kids, and I'm just like my mother in so many ways, so I figured that we would too, and it just did not happen for us, and we're so thankful because we want to have a little family earlier. So yeah, we're on this journey now, and I want to document the best that I can, get out of my comfort zone a little bit, and share with you all what else is going on in my world. So week 5 is when we found out. And before then, we had weddings 2 weekends in a row before that, and I'm not a big drinker, but I really enjoyed myself on these weddings. It was with a bunch of college friends I had not seen in a really long time, and went all out. And I feel like that's what happens a lot of the time when you get pregnant and don't know it. So thankfully, she's super healthy. When we went to the doctor at week 7 and got to see her and confirm that we were for real pregnant, and the pregnancy test was legitimate, yeah, she's there and stuff, and her heart was beating. They were already able to see that. She was super healthy by that point. Everything went really well. They told me I had nothing to worry about. I was very healthy. My heart rate, or my is that right? Heart rate? Blood pressure was really low. Healthy low, not low low. It was 98/60. Maybe that's not healthy low. I'm not sure. My mom has really low blood pressure, so it kind of just runs in our family. It has gone up though, so who knows? But I was having no symptoms. I just got tested because my period was late. That's pretty much it. My period is late all the time. Sorry, TMI, because I really thought I had endometriosis. Actually, they did too. I was scheduled in October for a laparoscopy. That's how you say it. I don't know. But I was scheduled for that. So I thought I couldn't even have babies until I had that surgery. And so it's been an awesome surprise. Again, I know I've said that before. But so at week 5, no symptoms. I had no morning sickness. I went through really nothing. Some people are going to hate me for that. There was only one time where I got sick, and it was because I took my prenatal on an empty stomach, which I highly do not recommend. So always take it with food, which I'm sure by this point you already know that. So I'm not even going to go into that whole info. But I, from day 1, did lotion, water, everything like that, which I'm going to show you whenever I show you the products that I've used. The one thing that I have not been able to fix or cure or avoid is pregnancy acne. So you may be able to see, I don't even know what side it's on. I have a zit on my cheek. I think it's right here. Yeah. Never have I was a lucky one in high school and up until college. I had 0 breakouts. Like none. And I've always had pretty good skin, always oily skin, but really good skin. My mom and dad are the same way. And I have broken out like crazy. My face, my chest even has some little spots. My shoulders have some spots, which I've never had before ever. So that was really uncomfortable. That probably started really coming out maybe week 10 to 12 and stuff. It's actually gotten better and stuff. And I don't know if it's because I'm making sure I wash my face every single freaking day, or I'm like not putting foundation on as much. I'm just using concealer and stuff. I don't really know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if maybe I was just where I was drinking so much water in the beginning and trying to be really healthy that my system was kind of cleansing out. But I also lost weight my first trimester. So didn't get sick, but I did lose weight because I was drinking so much more water because I was trying to really keep in mind how much I need to be putting in my body. And I was trying to eat super healthy because I was freaked out that I had to eat perfect, and it was really hard. But I lost 8 pounds, and I've gained it all back since then. I weighed in at the doctor last week, so 23 weeks, and I've gained 14 pounds by this point. So no morning sickness. The 14 pounds I think is pretty healthy, but I don't know. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm going to be honest. I'm having a really hard time. The only thing I have not had food cravings really. Maybe a random one here and there. Like when I see the food, then I crave it. But I've had food avoidances. If anything, I've gotten even more picky. Smells really bother me. So like meat, Mexican food, no. Just the smell of, I think my husband one day ordered a Reuben, and I almost made him like get out of the car because that smell just really bothered me so much. We have 2 huskies. They're adorable. You'll probably hear them whining in the background of this because they talk a lot and whine a lot. So I feel like I already have kids, but they, one of them, I don't know what his issue is, but we're having to clean up his poop when we go on walks. Yay. And carrying that bag around and smelling that, I can't do it. It's awful. It just smells so bad. So that's just not okay with me. But aside from that, maybe constipation and a little itchiness. So like my skin I can feel is starting to get itchy in some places and stuff. I have no stretch marks yet. My mom has none, so I don't know if genetically that's just going to be good for me. I've been putting lotion on. I'm going to show you that here in a second. So maybe that is helping. I don't really know. This is my first pregnancy, so I'm just rolling with it. So that's pretty much it. She started kicking at 16 weeks. I was freaked out until then because I'm like, come on, she's got to be moving in there. She is so strong. She, at 16 weeks, I have her on film kicking so hard that you can see it and stuff. My husband can feel it. We were at the movie It, which came out. I don't know if that's recommended for pregnant girls to watch, but I watched it. And I made him hold my hand and across my lap, and his arm was on my belly, and she kept kicking his arm the whole time, which I loved. So he can definitely feel her. I can film her. So she's moving like crazy. There are definitely different times of day where she moves more, and I still haven't figured out when or why. But I do notice it after I eat, so it's definitely probably energy calories, which I've read in my book. So I'm going to get into products. Enough about my symptoms. I'll update you on any more that there are, but products. I have been using this since week 7. I'm so thankful for it. I'm horrible at drinking water, just really bad about it. So I need something to kind of measure and help me just keep track. And this has been fun because it also helps me keep track of my weeks, and it just gives me like a goal of how much to drink each day, and it helps me like know how much I've actually been drinking each day, because I realized before this I was not having enough. If this is how much I'm supposed to drink in a day, it's not been enough. So you can see these fun little stickers. Sorry, I'm looking up so I can make sure it's on the screen. It starts at week 8, and I have on there it's a girl and the due date and stuff like that, but it shows you each week. So I'm actually on week 24 tomorrow, so I'll get to add that sticker. But it has like the fruit that your baby is the shape of, and then it has time frames, which you can't really make those out, but 7 to 9, 12 to 4, 5 to 9. You should have 3 of these water bottles a day. I have not lost this water bottle, so I'm proud of myself there, and I have this with me religiously. Like, this has been my go-to for pregnancy. I bring it with me in the movies. I bring it with me everywhere, to a point where my mom and I were getting in trouble when we were in Vegas trying to go to different shows because they're like, you cannot have that. So I had to dump it out. But I had it with me. I've always had it with me. So this drinking water I think is huge. I don't know if that helped with morning sickness. I don't know if that's why I was losing weight in the beginning. I don't know. I just feel like it's been a really good thing for me, and I feel like I'm always thirsty still, and I recommend it. You can get this on Amazon. It's not that much. I'm not sure how much. I'll look it up and link it below. But yeah, I highly recommend this. This has been the belly lotion I've used now since day one. So it's just cocoa butter formula. stretch marks, whatever, Palmer's stuff. I'm really bad about reading these, but I've used this. I've had this since day one, pretty much, aka like week 6, 7, when I found out. I've been using this religiously in the morning and in the evening, and it's still like halfway full. So this stuff is great. It is really thick and stuff. I put it on my bellies. I put it on my legs. I put it on my sides. I put it on places where I see everyone else getting stretch marks, my boobs and stuff, just to make sure that my skin is getting moisturized and able to stretch. As far as prenatals go, I was recommended this by my sister-in-law who has 6 kids under 8. Praise her for that. And I'm like, she's the baby queen. She knows all things. She recommended this, and I've seen in other videos where people have switched from other ones to this. So I'm proud that I've been using this since day one. It says that it's easy to digest and stuff, but I don't think any of these vitamins are easy to truly digest. I feel like they just always kind of like sit in there and just take a while to really get through. But this is the Rainbow Light prenatal ones. It's vegan and gluten-free. I am not a vegan or gluten-free, but hey, there you go. It's got probiotics and enzymes and all the stuff that they say you're supposed to have, folic acid, biotin, I think what is that called? DHA or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in this, so I'm hoping that it's covering all my needs because it's been recommended by so many people, and there's a ton of stuff listed on the back. So that's one thing I take. I saw in a video where a lady recommended fiber. I take the gummies because I'm just not going to take the drinks and stuff like that. I take these every day. These help. I don't think that I was really getting too constipated in the beginning, maybe, but I'm pretty decently regular, I guess. So these are fun. I take these in the morning along with the calcium. I take both of these in the morning. So this is what I take at breakfast on my drive to work because I commute. And yes, I work full time. So I take these for breakfast. I take the Rainbow Light probiotics for lunch with my meal, always with food, always with food. And then I take iron. I don't know if you can see this. I'm really bad about this. And D3, vitamin D, 5,000 IU, because again, I'm sufficiently low in vitamin D. If you get to go outside all the time and stuff like that, probably don't take as much, and always listen to your doctor, whatever they recommend. But I take vitamin D because I am working constantly during the day, so I don't get to go out in the sunlight as much. And when I was a kid, I was always outside, so I feel like my body just like needs that extra help. I also have not, it's week 24, I have not bought any maternity clothes until yesterday. I caved. I finally got some. Not that it's a bad thing, but I wear a lot of dresses and leggings and everything still fits. Tank tops still fit. Everything I can still get away with, but I caved and I wanted to get some staples for winter, and I actually really do like them, and these are also things that people have talked about. So I got some I'm going to share them with you. I got all of this at Target. They were actually super cheap. I got a maternity bra. Cute, I know. But I got it at Target. I think it's like $20. Yeah, it was like $20 and stuff. It has like the little easy clipped off. I'm going to try and be a breastfeeder. My mom was not able to breastfeed me. I have people at work telling me that breastfeeding just not going to happen. I really want to. If it doesn't happen, I'll figure it out, but that's really my goal. I've been reading on it. I'm trying to learn a whole lot about it. I watch YouTube videos on it, so I'm hoping I'll get to use this. I also got maternity jeans. I'm not a jeans person, but I feel like this winter I'm going to want to wear jeans. So I did get some maternity jeans. They're skinny jeans. They're really cute. The only thing that's really maternity on them are the sides, and they just have like the stretchy side material, and they were like, I don't know, $20, $30. I think I even got them like cheaper. But they stretch on the side. I think these are going to be good for a while. I'm hoping I don't swell too much because I'm trying to really focus on foods that don't swell me. I also got 2 different tank tops that are, is it called ruching on the side? Like this. And they have little side ruche. They're just cute. I didn't need them. I got a gray one and a white one. They were, how much? They're about $20, so they're kind of pricey, but these are staples. Like, I'm going to be able to wear these under all of my stuff. I don't want to wear a belly band unless I have to. I mean, maybe just to like feel like my belly is tight, but I feel like I can wear these under pretty much everything, and they're really long, which I really liked. That's some of the things that I'm worrying about with my other tank tops is they're not necessarily long, but I can still wear them. So those ones are long. I think those will be good for throughout my whole pregnancy. So I'm hoping that that was a good buy, but I still have not worn them yet. I'm not going to wear all that stuff until I really need to, but we're getting into winter, so I feel like I should be preparing. Last that I'm going to mention on this video is just keeping up with everything, because I know that when you go through stuff, everything happens so fast, but then when you look back, you can't really remember. Like right now trying to do this video, I'm like, what happened in this week? What happened in that week? So I got this book. It's called Bump for Joy, and it's a pregnancy journal, and I just really love documenting stuff and being able to look back on stuff. And it has first trimester, pre-pregnancy, second trimester, third trimester, labor and delivery. Like, it just helps you keep up with everything, and it's really fun. It talks about baby's journey, weeks 13 through 27. It'll ask you what you're taking, body check, cravings. It's just a really fun little book. There's a quote in here too that came up when I just opened this, and it said, "The life of a mother is the life of a child. You are two blossoms on a single branch." And I just think it's sweet. So I think it's fun. This is Amazon. Again, most of the stuff you're going to see. I am really cheap or frugal or however you want to phrase it. I don't like to spend more money than necessary. That's why I've ordered a lot of things. The one bit of advice that I'm going to leave you all with before I show you my belly is do not buy a glider off of Amazon. If you have and you got lucky, awesome. I've only bought in a crib and a ton of baby clothes, which I'll do a baby girl outfit haul, show y'all stuff, because I think I got really cute outfits. But yeah, do not buy a glider online, because I bought one and it's awful. The back of it and the bottom of it don't fit. There's huge gaps between the like armrest and the back. It is so horrible, and I spent like $375 on it, and I've got to return it. It's huge, so I'm gonna have to figure out how in the heck I'm gonna return this thing. And it's just been such a pain on top of everything else that I'm trying to accomplish, and I just am really regretful of that. So do not buy it. I told a person at work the other day, and they've recommended Wayfair, so I'm gonna look up some gliders on Wayfair, let you know how that goes. Our crib is from Amazon, but we haven't put it together yet, so we'll see how that goes, because I'm learning that maybe furniture on Amazon is not the best. But that's pretty much my update so far. So I'm going to show you the belly. Again, this is my first time, so not so great at this, but this is week 24. So I'm having a little girl. I don't know if you can really see my back. I don't feel like I look any different really there, but I'm going to show you up. I've got leggings on and stuff. Let's see if so there she is. I don't have any stretch marks. There's a kitty mark, so if you see it in the light and you're like, what is that? This is kitty claw. My husband, I was holding our cat, so again, I don't have any stretch marks, so the lighting is kind of funky. I don't know why it's like doing that, but yep, no belly button out or anything like that. This is hair, and this is also from my leggings, so I don't have any line yet either. But yeah, my husband threw water on our cat, and he has back claws but not front claws, and he clawed the crap out of me. So that's what that is. But nope, no stretch marks, no anything. That's just the size of my belly. Again, I've gained 14 pounds. I'm gonna try and do an update every week and get better at this, but it might end up being like every other week. I don't know. But we'll see. If you enjoyed this, if you've got any comments or questions or anything like that, where I got anything or whatever, just, you know, put comments down. And I would love to keep up with you all and meet some other mamas going through what I'm going through, because this is all new to me. So if you've got any bits of advice, please. I'm getting ready to go register at Target this weekend, and Toys R Us, I actually heard, is going out of business. So I think that means Babies R Us is going out of business. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But I'm gonna start registering on Amazon and and Target this weekend. So if you've got any recommendations, I'd love those. But otherwise, see you hopefully again soon.